speak for the culling of the trees. It doesn't ask me. It doesn't please me to ask you to do such. Oh yeah, this is some of the changes. Those mobs would have feral tenders used to probably be red mobs until all the changes that were made in the cataclysms. Like we can't have red
We
mobs
will
in a
persevere.
starting area like this, or at least not yet.
Stay the course.
I can imagine. Don't worry, we're going to go down there in a second. I'm just going to go and hand in all these quests up here first. I can imagine a lot of these things up here will be possibly fell. If they're not red up there now, then they've definitely been changed from when they used to be red, because they were definitely red once. I know that much. They used to attack me all the time when I was playing Hunter. On my friend's account, we're in shiny... and don't shoot me for ever wanting to play a Hunter back then. I wanted to really play a Hunter because of
our
Dragon
enemies
Balls.
will fall. Salama
I apparently
Ashalanore.
got pouch. Dragon Hawk pets. Who didn't like Dragon Hawks? It was like they're kind of like dragons, but they're hawks and they're like phoenixy and oh, they're awesome. Back before that was actually back before the dragon mounts in the game. Like back when only
The
Neverwing
eternal
was the only
sun
dragon
guides
mounts.
us. The reckoning is at hand.
That was fun. Back when dragon mounts were rare. So the reason I handed in all those quests first, obviously, was just in case they sent any of the quests sent me down back to the academy. You don't want to go to the academy, come back up, hand questing. Oh yeah, this quest you did before the academy quest. Probably should have the one that sends you back to the academy with him, because they want to give you multiple quests up there from different people randomly. But you know, this quest zone was originally designed back then in Burning Crusade, so it was possible it used to do that. I can't remember. If it did, they definitely streamlined it. See, the one using the heirlooms? No. Though he's got a green chain boots. Oh, come on. These used to all be red.
It's too far away.
Yeah, so they've got rid of... I don't know when it happened, but they got rid of, at some point, all the red mobs, the aggressive mobs, in starting areas then, to try and... It was probably Cataclysm questing.
Too far away.
They didn't want newbies being killed so easily by mobs that are meant to be attacking them.
Isn't ready yet. Not enough.
So we're going in here to clear the area because these things are aggressive, and yet they're not randomly attacking me. Do you not just see a problem with that? Does no one else see a problem with that? It just feels off. It's just what I'm saying, okay?
I need to get closer. I can't do that yet.
It's tainted. Unclean Wraith.
I'm out of range. I don't have enough energy.
What do you mean you don't have enough energy? You're walking.
Not enough energy.
That was the only problem with energy as a resource. It's like it doesn't really make much sense when you've got the energy to run around and keep chopping things.
Not ready yet.
Oh, it was a great back
energy.
in when I played a rogue. Oh, it was so good to have this compared to mana, because it just regained so quickly. Back then, mana regen was actually difficult. Back when stealth was actually great in starting zones. He found an odd sliver of crystallized mana on the corpse of Tainted Arcane Wraith. Sliver is different than the others. You may have seen in that it is dark and sinister, as looking as the wraith you looted it from. Just holding gives you a sense of unnatural foreboding. Take it to the guy. Cool.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Take heart, your friends will not mourn your passing long.
It's too far away.
Well, they'll probably mourn it longer than yours, but I'm not going to die, so... no. So, was there... I can't remember if there was ever a quick way down. Was it always the water jump? jump, water jump, water jump, water jump. Yes, good. That would have sucked as a way to end the Iron Man in like episode 1. Fell from a height at level 5. But yeah, I think we're almost finished in the starting area here. If I remember, the islands are generally from level 1 to 5, this area. And then Silver Moon City. Yeah, Everstone Woods 1 to 10. And that's meant to be level 10, at which point you get to the bottom and you've still got all of this part of the woods to go. So, ooh, went past him. So yeah, we should be done at this part of the little starting thing of Sunstrider Isles.
We will persevere. Time is of the essence.
Aiding Outrunners want you to head over to Supermoon City. Oh, look. Cool, yeah. Yeah, we're done here. Now,
Hold your head
no,
high.
don't worry, we're not going to the major city part. We're going to the kind of part of Silvermoon City that's on this side of the Red Scar. If I remember correctly, back before Silvermoon City was kind of cleansed and reclaimed, by which it, lore-wise, this has all already happened now, I think. Then again, yeah, the whole Draenei starting zone makes no sense now, when
Anaria
lore-wise they
Shola.
can take off whenever they
Time
want.
is of the essence.
What do you seek?
So let's just tell this junk. So what we want is sun-cured gear.
The reckoning is at hand. Everything has a price.
There should be a sword for merchant.
Be ready
nearby.
for anything.
Okay, that's clearly a random buff given to me by the quest thing. So that's
Everything has a
fine, I can
price.
have that. Unfortunately,
Keep
I'm
your
not really
wits
meant to
about you.
have long
Choose
quest buffs,
wisely.
so I should probably turn that off. Did not have it, so. So they're daggers. And then you got. So you want. One thing you want is, if I remember correctly from Rogues,
We will have
you want
justice.
slow main hand. Yeah, you want slow main hand.
I have one-of-a-kind
fast
items.
offhand, because you want offhand
Keep
to
your
be
wits
hitting more
about you.
often. And for rogues, you want, at least currently, I want slow main hand because all my abilities use my main hand. And therefore they do more damage based on my main hand's damage. So now it's the Silver Moon. So we should pass someone on the way out of this area by the wall. Yeah, there's a wall there. It's always a wall. It's always walled off somehow. For some reason, you're never really like, yay, we're in the middle of a forest. But oh, gee, to be fair, we're going into a walled area, which makes more sense than we're leaving a walled area, which is kind of cool. But yeah, there's always a quest to reward you with food and water. Or water, it's your choice. Of course, the food is always the best choice. But maybe... you did not spawn on your way, fell on the squares over here, you should be down when I alone. They should be dead? Oh, okay, no, it's the alive one. I remember there being someone dead at some point. That might have been elsewhere in the woods. Or it might just be through here. I can't remember.
Anaria Shola.
Hello there, Rogue. I heard that a resourceful young blood elf formerly in the service of Magic Arona would be down here to help us out.
Death to all who oppose us.
Slay the wicked. Oh, yep, the slain outrunner.
Shorel Oran.
It is hard work being outrunner between Sunstrider Isle and Falcon Square. Tight deadlines, long hours, and worst of all, the wretched. What do you mean? But it's like 2 meters between there and here, and whoa. Like, we have to run like 5 minutes. Although, to be fair, I guess, lore-wise, like, we left the isle like a day ago or something. You take the package and confirm that it indeed come from Madrastric Serona. Illyrian would probably want you to bring it to her. Well, it's nice to know that one day we'll eventually become general, but right now we're a messenger. Wow, that's going to be such an awful part. If we ever get to Dranel.
Victory lies ahead. Be ready for anything.
The death of another outrunner is a true tragedy, but it's a risk we will accept when we take the job. Magistrate Serona on the Sunspire needs to get his package to the inn at Falconwind Square, and she needs there as soon as possible. We're short-handed, so you go and deliver it.
The
And,
reckoning is at hand.
Actually, I really like this quest, yeah. Well, this is, sorry, the quest where you get your food or water. So, obviously we're going to choose the bread. What bread is it? Oh, shiny red apple, yeah, sorry. We can't have bread because the bread is like... I think the bread is meant to be like Elwyn Forest baked bread or something. And so we get the generic red apple. Yep, starting zones used to actually have starting zone or faction-based food, which was always fun. How was they killed by Wretched anyway? Look, we have guards on patrol. Guards are like 10 levels above the zone. Guards are pretty much well equipped as well, like with gear that players will never get because he's got a shield and a polearm of sorts. Or a very cool looking sword. But yep, we're nearly here at Falconwind Square. On this side of the dead lantern thingy. Oh, there's a flight point here now, isn't there, as well? Oh, I remember when there wasn't. Quest? What do you want, Joramus?
Glory to the Sindor.
The arcane patrollers crafted by our forefathers to protect the city have fallen into a dangerous state of disrepair. They fail to recognise us as the masters and will attack us on sight. Even though they were crafted many years ago, the arcane cores that power them are still quite useful and valuable of us, or to us. I want you to gather these cores so I can put them to good use again. You'll find the patrollers in the woods.
We will have justice.
Let's go into the inn.
I have one-of-a-kind items. Everything has a price.
Completing the delivery, I'll have the apples.
Remember the sun well.
And then there's these two guys. So you've got Captain of the Bloodhawks.
State your business.
Oh, a novice ranger that's trying to get Phalus the Hungerer. A group of Wretched recently raided a supply of unstable mana crystals from one of our arcane sanctums. If not handled properly, the crystals could explode with enough force to blow a hole in the city walls. Now displayed, I don't quite care if they blow themselves up, but you wouldn't want damage. So bring them back because it'll make him look bad.
Remember the sun well.
If the word gets out, basically. Some things his head. So we should
Do not loiter.
see some better weapons here. So we got Gladius and Stiletto. So I'll probably pick those up
Keep
later.
your wits about you.
And I also remember the throwing weapon. I missed that slot. I missed that slot. I mean, I guess it makes sense to cut down some of the stuff, but I do miss the fact that each class had 3 weapon slots, effectively. Aha! The Arcane Patroller! You die
I'm
now!
out of range. Not ready yet.
Still, at least they've got some aggressive mobs here now. I miss aggressive mobs. I don't really, actually. It was just weird to see the ones that used to be aggressive no longer be so. I really should keep
That
going.
ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. I can't do that yet.
I'm gonna have to keybind at some point my stealth button because I really like being able to just shift S to stealth. Might need to pick up bartender again. Haven't got many add-ons currently on this computer. because I needed the factory reset it at some point during my
I need
study.
to get closer. Not ready yet.
So,
I don't have enough energy.
you know, that happened. And so that meant reinstalling from scratch.
It's too far away. I can't do that yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Keeping an eye on my health because I need to make sure I don't die.
Not enough energy.
It'd be embarrassing to die before level...
That
To
ability
be fair, I
isn't
think
ready
it's
yet.
somewhat embarrassing to die before level 60 outside of dungeons.
Not ready yet.
I'd like to get through all of the... I was about to say classic, but I guess the correct word would be Cataclysm. The early level Cataclysm content, and then
I don't have enough
die
energy.
in when you say content back, that when, you know,
I'm
where
out
it
of
starts
range.
scaling awfully.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
I feel sorry for these guys though. They were once friends and family until they gave in to their addiction. Remember, kids,
Not
don't
ready.
do drugs.
I can't do that yet.
It leads to you
Not
being
enough
stabbed
energy.
by
I need a target.
an assassin who's in need of a quick influx of cash and experience points.
That ability isn't
I guess
ready.
I'm not much better than they are.
I don't have enough energy.
I mean, okay, I'm not a wretched and I don't
I
randomly
need to
attack.
get
I only
closer.
attack things I'm
It's
told
too
to.
far away.
And I'm not
I'm out
addicted
of
to
range.
arcane mana.
I can't do that yet.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I need to get closer.
Stabby!
Not enough energy.
Oh, I love ambush. It's such a good ability. Plus now I have a reason to always be in stealth. The 2 combo point generator awesome. That is ambush. I said that as I said that I make sure I check to make sure it does still generate 2 combo points. Man, it's been so long since I played a rogue. Anything could have changed. And things have changed. The lack of throwing weapons, for instance. Yes, the last time I played a rogue was back in,
It's too far away.
well, the last time I actually played my old rogue main, my actual main rogue main, was back in Wrath of the Lich King, early Wrath up to Ulduar, half of Ulduar. No, we got all the keepers down, we just hadn't killed General Vazax or... what's his name? Thingy, Yog Saren. But we done pretty much the rest of it. But yeah, that was the
I
last
don't
time I played
have
my
enough
rogue
energy.
main. But I did play rogue a little
I
bit in
don't have a
Cataclysm,
target.
only because like Fangs of the Father quest line started, so I did, let's play a rogue for that.
Not ready yet.
Might enjoy playing
Not
rogue
enough
again.
energy.
They did
I
have
can't
throwing
do
weapons
that.
then as well, I think. I think there was... What was it after? It would have been Pandaria after Cataclysm, wouldn't it have been? I think. Yeah, it was. And I think it was in Pandaria they got rid of all the weird weaponry stuff. I think. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Man.
I'm out of range.
I think Cataclysm was like 4 years ago, man. So long. So long. And that was all because of Miss Pandaria taking like so long thanks to Siege Orgrimmar and various other things. Right, so let's... Ooh, what's... There's nothing there. Well, it was part of the city once, and there's just a big scar on the other side. This is always the hardest part, actually, finding that last guy you need to kill. You can never find them. And I kind of don't want to kill these poor wretched... Wretched? I was going to say call poor wretched
That ability
something.
isn't ready yet.
But then they are actually just wretched. That's what they're poor, like poor emancipated wretched.
Not ready yet.
So, right, let's get handing in these quests. These 3 things. Just need to make sure it's money, and cool.